What if I told you that 93% of your customers who look at your product never buy? Hi, I am Nurul. Today I'll show you where exactly your business is leaking revenue and the most importantly, what product to recommend to fix that. This is e-commerce customer behavior analysis. Let's begin. Let's talk about why this impacting revenue growth. 60 to 70% visitor leave your site immediately. Only 1 to 3% who actually buy it. And without smart recommendation, you are leaving 20 to 3% of potential revenue on the table. This aren't just statistics. Aren't just a number. This is opportunity that we lose every single day. So the real question is, where is exactly we are losing them and what can we do about it? My goal today is simple. First, find where customer drop off. Second, discover what product to sell together. And third, give you a data-driven recommendation that you can implement immediately. Before we go to the result analysis, I'd like to show you what data did I use for this research. So I use data from the Google Merchandise Store. It's a real data. We have 261,000 records of actual customer behavior. This data including session data, product views, transaction data, also the user demographic itself. So we have everything we need to understand the customer journey from landing page to purchase. Here's where it gets interesting. We track 10,000 customer sessions through landing page, product views, and transaction. 86% of them made it to product views. Great engagement, isn't it? But then 93% of them left without buying anything. Only small number here, like 600, who actually purchased 5.8%. Can you imagine that? It's a small number. But the good news is it's still above the average industry, which only 1 to 3% of them are made it to purchase. Our data is showing we have a better conversion rate compared to the industry average. That's good, but we still miss this huge opportunity. 93% customer drop from product views to transaction. And this is where exactly product recommendation needed to be developed in order to tackle these issues. All right, before we talk about the product recommendation, we need to understand how customer browse. So this is browse pattern from our customer, what they browse together. And then we finally understand that certain category is never myth a certain category. What do I mean by that? For example, here, if you look at here, a travel customer never purchase apparel customer in the same time. They bought it in different ways. So, like example here, you see these two association suitcase organizer. It's only occur 200 times with clothing, meaning is a very less common that user buy them together. However, they tend to browse within the same category. For example, they tend to browse YouTube product. It's a cure 2 times higher than the previous one. That's what I mean by this one. So from this data, we know that we can do cross-selling between unrelated categories But instead, we need to build the loyalty within the segment itself. For example, oh, we know that these people love buying YouTube products, so we have to advertise them that way, not across. That's what the browse pattern is. Now, here's the interesting twist. Like purchasing product is different from the browsing patterns. So if we see here, people actually people who actually buy, they don't care about the brand. They buy the product that they need. They care about the function. They care about the product type. So for example here, like it's the same product. It's a journal, but one is Android, one is Google, but they often buy together. Like if the person buy Android RDF journal, they tend to buy Google RDF journal. It's appear eight times more likely they are to be both together. So this is a very, very interesting pattern. So the browsing pattern is different with the purchasing pattern. What I can say here is customer care about the product type, not the brand. So we have to cross them, we have to bundle them across the brand itself. So after all this analysis, we know where exactly we lose our customer, that 93% customer drop off at product views. And we also know what product that we can sell together. So here is the strategy I'm proposing for. We have to deploy that 20,000 rules at the product views. It's better than we put it randomly. It's 3 times better rather than we put it like randomly on the other page. And then the second one, it's we recommend the product by the needs, not by the brand. For example, like if they tend to search like power accessories, then we put those products together. We don't need to put accessories and clothes because it's not gonna work like that. So this is have a higher chance for them to buy together. And the third one, it's personalized by segment because, for example, here, travel customer is different with apparel customer. So we need to treat them differently, give them a specific treatment for each segment. And to make it even stronger, here is the future work that I propose. First, we need to improve our data quality to strengthen the recommendation rules, meaning today's we only have 3 stages. Now we need to capture more complete purchase journey and track the cart addition or removal so we know what's the reason behind that. Then we can have a proper data to analyze to as an input to our future work. The second one, we need to do A/B testing or experimentation on the recommendation rules that we generated to identify which recommendation converts best. And the third one, we upgrade our recommendation system to more advanced method. For example, we're exploring the collaborative filtering or deep learning for the higher accuracy, and also we can recommend the dynamic recommendation based on customer segment and the browsing history. So now we know where we lose our customer, what product to recommend, and these two analyses can be combined together into a better strategy. To summarize, 93% of our browser aren't by anything. By deploying rules that we have generated before, we can turn drop off into revenue. For technical detail, my link to Google Colab documentation is on the slide. Thank you for your time.